This is your patch 10.4 TLDR.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Patch 10.4 will bring in a brand new goddess to the game. Ishel is a new Mayan Mage.
The tasteful thickness of it.
She has a little bit of everything in her kit, from high utility and CC to teammate healing to overall damage scaling.
It's very cool, but that's nothing.
Her kit features some very cool mechanics, such as a 2-part ability that turns into only, I believe, the second or third blind introduced into the game.
Nice.
She also has a walking laser beam Anubis ult that can either be used to heal your teammates or damage enemies, and if you manage to do both at once, you will increase the duration of her ult.
Wow!
Overall, I've messed around with her a little bit, and I think she has a lot of potential to be played in mid, support, and solo lane. Her kit feels really good to me, and I'm very excited to play with her more. The new HUD is back to Smite, just a patch after it was originally introduced and then taken away just a day later. Players will have the option to remain on the original classic Smite HUD or to enable the new HUD and go forward with all of the exciting changes that it brings. The new patch also introduces some fairly big changes to the protection and percent penetration interactions in the game. Tanks will be getting a pretty significant buff as the percent penetration cap has been lowered from 40% to 32%. In order to accommodate this change, percent pen items have had their percent penetration reduced by 20%, except for Executioner and Demonic Grip, which are seeing slightly less severe changes. If you were at 325 protections, which is the cap, these changes will leave tanks with about 26 more of each protections. It will be very interesting to see how effective this is and how it changes class balance moving forward. For me, item balance was not the main story of this patch. Most changes were just to catch up with patch 10.3 or some slight adjustments to fairly common items like Bloodforge and Gladiator Shield. As far as god balance goes, however, Aphrodite got a much expected nerf. Her link target will only be overpowered instead of completely immortal. Guan Yu had his healing reduced while Hel had hers buffed. I'm not really sure how that made sense, but sure, we'll go with it. Chalk and Camazotz are getting some added utility into their kit. Camazotz will share vision with his teammates and Chalk will reduce enemy power. And lastly, Serket and Janus got some pretty interesting changes. They gain percent passive crit for Serket and passive percent pen if you're Janus. These mechanics are based off of the rank of your ultimate ability, so they will scale from level 5 to level 20. Overall, I think this is a really solid patch. I definitely would have liked to see crit get nerfed a little bit, but it's hard to tell for certain if that will still be necessary after the percent pen changes introduced in 10.4. The new HUD has been my favorite feature of Season 10, and that is saying a lot because I've really been loving this season. I would definitely recommend giving it another chance if you're in the group that did not like it the first time around. If you want more in-depth analysis of patch 10.4, as always, you can check my full video and my full patch notes review. There's laser beam here. Doink, look at this! That's like some Death Star shit, actually. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of patch 10.4. Please like the video if you want to see more like it, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
One if I'm trolling from Professor BM. You can hear the audience. I wonder if there's a favorite.